Let's be honest, the first half of the season, not exactly what Xabi Alonso dreamed of when he signed that contract. Titles, not yet. Cohesion, sometimes. Sanity, questionable. But effort? Oh, he tried. My man really tried. He pulled every tactical lever, flipped every formation switch, and probably whispered sweet nothings to the tactics board at 3 a.m. Things didn't always go the way he planned, because football, like life and vending machines, doesn't always deliver what you expect. But today, we're giving Xabi the credit he deserves, because despite the chaos, he built something. Actually, 5 somethings. Yes, the man has switched through 5 different formations already this season. Tactical roulette, anyone? And listen, as a Real Madrid fan, I've seen tactical magic, and I've seen tactical disasters that would make your abuela switch off the TV. But Xabi, he's trying. He's cooking something, even if it sometimes smells like tactical soup with no salt. Now, in this episode, we're gonna break down the 3 he used the most, the favorites, the go-tos, the ones that survived his tactical testing lab. And let's make one thing clear. All this analysis, it's based on my observation, my breakdowns, my slightly over-caffeinated nights watching replays. So if you disagree, great. Let's argue in the comments like adults. Or better yet, like true Madridistas who've just watched a last-minute loss. Bring your heat, I'm ready. This is the White News Tactical Comedy Edition, where we turn press-resistant build-ups into press-friendly breakdowns. Let's get into it.
From the heart of Madrid, where passion meets purpose.
It was a legacy built by legends and a future written by rising stars.
So, what exactly is the big picture behind Alonso's tactics this season? Well, let's start with the truth. This man is not married to a single formation. Instead, he's dating several, and he's clearly not monogamous. It's all about high pressing, positional control, and tactical flexibility. The formation on paper, a decoy, a smokescreen, a riddle wrapped in a tactical enigma. In reality, it's all about the principles. Control the game before it even starts. That's the Xabi gospel. And yeah, we Madridistas like control, especially when it comes with trophies, or at least a midfield that doesn't collapse every 10 minutes. With that in mind, let's break down the 3 formations he used most this season. And trust me, they're anything but boring, just like Madrid's injury list. Let's kick things off with the most frequently used weapon in his arsenal, the classic 4-3-3, or as we like to call it, boss mode setup. This is the one that screams, "We're Real Madrid, deal with it." He brought this out in games against Osasuna, Oviedo, Mallorca, Girona, and Villarreal, usually when he wanted to take over midfield and show who's boss. Like literally, just lay the formation out and say, "This midfield is mine now." The purpose of this setup is simple. Dominate possession, outnumber everyone in midfield, and make the opponent question their life decisions. It's a structure that allows Alonso to impose pressing, play wide when needed, and build from the back with enough security to still hold a shape when the ball is lost. So, how does it actually work? The fullbacks push high, the central defenders and the pivot form a 2-3 base during build-up, and the central midfielders drift into those precious half spaces. Wingers stay wide and stretch the defense, while the central forward makes sure there's always vertical pressure. In the defensive phase, the team looks to press aggressively with the entire block, moving in sync to suffocate passing lanes and recover the ball high up the pitch, ideally in the opponent's half. But when the press is bypassed and the ball crosses into Real Madrid's half, the fullbacks quickly drop back to support, helping the midfielders compress space and protect the zones between the lines. It's coordinated chaos with a GPS tracker on every player. In the build-up phase, Real Madrid uses a triangular structure between the 2 center-backs and the pivot to bypass pressure. This not only opens up angles for progression, but also tempts the opposition into overcommitting. Because the build-up starts from the back, the midfielders are already in advanced positions to dominate central zones. Even if possession is lost just after the build-up, Real Madrid often finds themselves outnumbering the opponent in midfield, ready to start the recovery press like a pack of wolves on espresso. Their long passing game, especially from the defenders, can surprise defenses and immediately trigger runs in behind. Meanwhile, the fullbacks don't just overlap for fun. Their width stretches defenders apart, opens corridors for interior movement, and when creativity dies a slow death in midfield, their whipped crosses come in like hailstorms. Tactical patience with a side of sudden violence. And when is it time to attack? Fullbacks give width, midfielders invade the half spaces, and the front line stretches everything to breaking point. Basically, it's tactical yoga. Stretch everything, breathe deep, press high. The pros? It keeps possession, dominates territory, and supports Alonso's aggressive pressing ideals. Add wide play and midfield overloads to the mix, and you've got a party. The cons? It's not always fun when the other team parks the bus. Creativity must be elite in midfield, and when fullbacks push too high without cover, well, you might want to have Courtois do some yoga beforehand. And since Real Madrid doesn't have a target man in the box, all the crosses are just for show. Now, who thrives in this chaos? Tchouaméni, because no one reads the game like him from the pivot. From defending to build up and then recover the lost ball, he is the one who makes the decision in the way that brings most benefit to the team. To be exact, Tchouaméni is the most important player in every Alonso system, so don't be surprised if you see him in every formation. He will always start whenever he's fit. Bellingham/Güler. Bellingham loves the spaces in every zone and take advantage of them with his off-the-ball running. Recovering, passing, or even finishing, he can shine everywhere when he's in the right mode. Güler loves those half spaces and creates like he's in a sandbox. His connection with Mbappe is a great weapon when Real Madrid wants to break down the low block. Valverde runs the width of the planet, balances the system. Mbappe stretches lines, makes defenders sweat. Carreras, built for overlapping, ideal for stretching play. Carvajal/Trent depends on how the opponent plays. Carvajal will help maintain the balance of the team and contribute to the build-up against low block style. On the other hand, Trent will be a dangerous weapon if there's space on the right flank. That's your core, that's your engine room. Let's move on before I cry from how much we depend on Tchouaméni.
So that's Xabi Alonso's 4-3-3, the most used, the most polished, and let's be honest, the most Real Madrid of the bunch. It's bold, it's dominant, it's risky when the fullbacks forget their defenders, and it's beautiful when it works. This formation isn't just a tactical shape, it's a statement. And despite all the bumps, you can see what Xabi's trying to build. It's not perfect yet, but hey, neither was the Bernabeu when it was under construction. If this breakdown hit you in your tactical heart, smash that like button like Valverde smashing a long shot. Got a different take? Think I missed something? Drop it in the comments. I welcome every opinion, even the spicy ones. Just keep it real Madrid. And don't go too far. The next formation is coming soon. Spoiler, it involves a double pivot, a number 10, and a lot of emotional damage. See you in part 2. Hala Madrid!